There was once a young man named Elijah, born into a small, quiet village surrounded by hills. The people in his village lived simple lives, content with the routine, never daring to dream beyond what they saw every day. But Elijah was different. From the time he was a child, he asked questions the others didn't dare to. He dreamt of more, of building something great, of seeing the world, of leading others toward a better life. But when he shared his dreams, people laughed. "Who do you think you are?" they scoffed. "You're just a poor boy from a small village." The words stung, but Elijah didn't let them bury his fire. He left the village one cold morning with nothing but a small bag, a few coins, and a heart full of hunger, not for food, but for purpose. His journey was long and lonely. There were days he slept in the rain, days he went without food, and nights when he questioned everything. He worked jobs no one wanted, cleaning gutters, carrying heavy loads, fixing broken fences. But while others complained, Elijah listened, learned, and saved. He read at night, trained his body at dawn, and never stopped climbing mentally, physically, spiritually. Years passed. He faced betrayal, heartbreak, and doubt. He often walked alone, misunderstood by many, even mocked by those who had once claimed to care. But Elijah remembered the saying, "The man on the hill is never as hungry as the man climbing." And he was still climbing. Eventually, Elijah started his own business, one based on honesty, grit, and service. Slowly, it grew. People who once doubted him began to ask for advice. Those who had laughed were now silent. New voices, voices that believed in him, began to join his path. He wasn't alone anymore. The right people appeared. Not because he had chased them, but because he had become someone worth following. They saw his strength, not the strength of muscles, but of spirit. They respected his scars, because they knew he had earned them. And one day, standing on the peak of his own mountain, Elijah looked back. He didn't feel pride in having proved them wrong. He felt peace for having proved himself right. He had walked the hardest road alone, and it made him unbreakable. And now, he was leading the way for others, just like him, the next dreamers, the next fighters, the next lone climbers. Moral of the story: sometimes, the path meant for you will force you to walk alone. But that walk is what builds the strength to stand tall when it matters most. Never be afraid to be different, to go against the grain, and to lead your own way. Because if you stay strong and keep going, you won't walk alone forever, and you were born not just to climb the hill. You were born to lead from the top.